Hello, YouTube, and the anime reactions right here. My name is Alexander,
And I'm Daquan.
and today we're watching Sakamoto Days, episode 10. Last time, we finally finished up the lab arc where we learned where Shin was not born, where he got his powers, so you could argue that's where he was born. We got to see him fight the assassin that was sent by Slur to, I think, learn all the science and open up new opportunities as an assassin. Which is still rather odd to me because you would think that you would want there to be select methods to kill people, and that if more people knew how to kill people, you'd be out of business. But then again, the whole industry is confusing. Like, why would it be so huge? But anyway, we ended up with them beating the assassins. They came back home. Shin and the girl apologized. They all made up with each other, and now we're on a clean slate. And now we'll see what happens next. Anything you would want to add?
Nope, nothing at all.
Mhm.
I think that sums it all up. And I'm ready when you are.
Okay. And without further ado, let us begin.
Do the video.
Feels like I haven't slept in a year. The lab really kicked my ass.
Even meat buns are too heavy to lift.
If
Huh?
the hitman came in here right now, he'd be in deep shit.
No. Throw them as a weapon.
I know just the place for this.
Huh?
Where are we? A bathhouse?
Huh. Okay. I admit I did not see this coming.
You really gotta have a bathhouse scene or a beach episode. Very
It's inevitable.
Japanese.
Now let's see his man service. Me too, Sakamoto. Me too.
Mr. Sakamoto.
Don't I know it? I had a rough
What's
week.
going on? Maybe it's because I'm tired, but my power's a little,
Don't understand anything, do you? In order to maintain peak performance, getting the appropriate rest is essential.
In other words,
Did he sound different to you?
Yes.
Let's go.
Should sound like an old sage.
He sounds softer and
come to
less.
think of it, this is the first time I've ever been to a
Yeah,
bathhouse.
he usually sounds more high strung. A little bit.
Does he? I don't think he usually sounds more high strung. But this one he tries to sound more like a mentor sage. He's like, oh, to be at your top state, you must rest very well.
Relax, camera.
Hey.
Hey!
So yeah, but that's what he sounded like he was trying to do, like a wise sensei type of vibe.
From Sakamoto, really? Then again, he is the veteran here, so. that
He's a
isn't that
veteran
surprising.
here, but also again he says his power is kind of
Mm-hmm.
So it could also just be his distorting his voice too. So
Oh, that's an option too. Huh, sure.
Wow, that's a little bit surprising. The bathtubs here are really, really big.
Wait, how big are we talking? Are they deep enough to swim? I'm starting to get really excited now.
Too excited.
Now he sounds normal.
yes.
This job's even more boring this early on a weekday.
Oh, assassin.
Again for moving back in with my parents.
Save that bread, dude. Live with your parents.
Sure.
No shame.
He looks familiar.
Oh, I forgot to bring any towels.
What about you? Did you bring them, Mr. Sakamoto?
No.
It can't be, can it?
There's a set of towels, too.
Sure. With the towel set, that'll be, let's see, 3,300 yen. Exact change. Perfect. Okay, just give me a sec.
Daddy, hurry up, it's bedtime.
I feel all right. The legend himself, Toro Sakamoto.
Towels.
Never thought a small fry assassin like me would cross paths with such a big shot, especially working the front desk at Mom and Dad's bathhouse.
Is he still an assassin though?
Guy's worth 1 billion yen. You don't know. I think you just found your big
Well, he
break.
calls himself a small time.
Towels.
Hope you enjoy.
I never realized he has rather large hands that fit his body.
Yes.
I feel like I'm getting to know you so intimately, Mr. Sakamoto.
You don't have to make it weird.
I'm with you, Sakamoto.
Used to settle for taking over the family business.
It's not weird. Also, he spoke.
Because if I
Out.
The legendary
Yes.
assassin, I'll be rich and famous. This is my chance, and I'll do whatever it takes.
This may be a random thought, but I kind of like the idea of washing up before you get into the bath. My mom used to yell at me for this really random reason. She's like, "So you took a shower before you went to go soak in the tub?" I'm like, yes, I did." She's like, "Why? If you want to wash up in the tub anyway?" I'm like, "No, I got in the tub to soak with the Epsom salt and all this stuff so that my muscles will not be sore.
Mm-hmm.
But I showered to be clean." She was like, "That's stupid. You wasted water." I'm like, I wish I could be in Japan where there's more acceptable where you usually wash before you get into the tub.
I mean, that's also kind of happened in Rome too. Like they had their three bath system: the cold bath, the hot bath, and the warm bath, where you sort of like slowly scrubbed yourself as you went through the baths, and then you finally soaked only in one of them. So this summer policy where you wash off and then you rest. It's kind of like similar to like how when you go into a hot spring, like you're supposed to shower
Never been
first.
to a hot spring. So
I mean, I haven't either, but I mean, they mentioned that you're supposed to shower first and then get in when you're clean. Like it's for relaxation, not for cleaning.
Yeah. Well,
Which also, so I'll let you finish. But like, also, if you think about it, if you get into a tub to clean yourself, you're sitting in all the dirty water, so you are.
yeah, but that's how many people, especially here in the U.S., have always washed anyway. You always had bathtubs or wash tubs. Back when people weren't afford to have warm water for those things, entire families were washing in one tub and one set of water, and then you would call it normal. You still come out clean if you know how soap works, but yeah, it's.
I don't know. I think it's better to shower and then bathe, or even just have water and then rub yourself down out of it.
Yeah. Well, I know how soap works, so both are going to be effective. One's just going to waste more water than others, but
Save water, save the planet, eat a boy.
I'm not going to make the audience angry. Continue. That looks like let his guard down. You're insane. Do you see how fast? Did you see how fast his hands were going?
Yeah.
And he considers that let his guard down. That is insane.
He made a soap smoke screen. You have no clue where he is. You just see a giant blob.
Yes.
For all you know, he'll be staring at you, ready to suck a punch.
Yes. And now he's shaking the water off like a dog.
Because he's a man.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. I've never done anything
Home
like
and
this
dogs.
before.
Yes. Woof.
It feels so good.
And it looks like it.
Could be stronger.
Oh, you think so?
Creeper.
Good thing I outfitted this place with all those booby traps. I knew they'd come in handy someday.
You did?
Oh, Mr. Sakamoto, I think this button will give the jet more power. And now you both die.
Oh, that's how they kill him.
Oh.
Okay, that actually would kill him. Hey, hitting your head in the bath is no joke.
Yeah.
How strong a jet pack gets? There ought to be a warning label on it.
He's bleeding.
Maybe when you're older.
Was that enough power for you? With that much juice, you could demolish a semi. How far can Sakamoto get blasted?
That's much better.
Power relaxation.
Yes.
Wanna try this on?
I don't know. What's that? They're going into the sauna. It's almost like he wants to die. This time I've got him for sure. Wow. It's pretty hot in here, huh?
Could be warmer.
Oh, you think? Ah, it says it gets hotter if you splash some water on the coals.
Alright, steam. That's a lot of force.
Yep.
Huh? Huh? What?
Hot enough for spontaneous combustion. Prepare to be incinerated.
That's more like it.
Did he also load Sign of Impurities?
I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah, that's a shame. Piece of cake. At least when you compare it to assassin training. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Sakamoto? Whoa, they're having a bonfire!
Hey, Dad, can I go in there too?
Maybe when you're older. Kids these days. You get lightheaded in there? Embarrassing for such a young man.
Cold bath.
If heat didn't do the trick, why don't we try cold? Freezing! Is it broken?
Nothing be cold.
Does he want absolute zero?
He died.
But does he want it?
Imagine how much water this dude's wasting just trying to kill this man. Maybe Sakamoto loved that bathhouse.
You certainly had a nice long bath.
He got a power up.
Mm-hmm.
Shin? Are you alive in there?
Hey, Dad, can we have some ice cream?
Yeah, when you're older.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Damn it! Now I know why they call him the legendary assassin. I'll never be able to kill Taro Sakamoto.
Daddy, let's play ping pong.
That's fun.
First I thought it was his daughter. I'm just like, what? His daughter got hands like that?
Rebel for no real reason. Why won't you just take over the family business? Because I'm gonna be a hitman. Huh? You'll never be able to do that. You're not strong enough. Hey, you Taro!
I like how that's the reason why not to become a hitman. Not that it's illegal.
Guess Dad
Yep.
was right. Killing Sakamoto is way beyond a wannabe like me.
Well, if it isn't you, Taro.
Oh no.
Long time no see, loser.
Bald dude with buff muscles.
The hell happened to you? You said you were gonna leave town and make it big. And now you're back here working at your parents' bathhouse? Calm down.
Hey, back off. It's none of your business.
Whoa. Is that really how you talk to paying customers around here?
Oh! Ho 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 ho!
And keep creepy noises like those to yourself.
Waste of space. You can't even take a hit without sounding like a whip.
Always knew you were a loser who'd never go anywhere. Running a trash heap like this bathhouse suits you well.
You have no right to talk shit about my parents' bathhouse.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth. This place is a dump. Visited Monchan.
Dumpster fire.
Take offense. Take offense.
Disrespectful. Got knocked off by a ping pong ball. Disrespectful.
Ariel Assassin uses all his tools.
Yes. That is wild.
His strength is insane.
Yes.
Although realistically, that should have just gone through his coat.
Yes.
This whole time, you've known since the beginning, haven't you? I was such an idiot. I'm sorry.
It was nice. Got a lot of special features. Let's leave it at that.
Is it?
Just what I needed.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
Still carrying Shin.
Headed for a bathhouse.
I don't even remember the last time someone gave me a compliment. And to think, this one came from a legend.
Take it to your grave.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking. I've decided I do want to take over the bathhouse. What's that? Oh yeah, the assassin thing. Nah, I'm done with that. I've realized that's a life I'm just not cut out for. Huh? Come again. It's too late and I don't deserve it. I feel even heavier. My back hurts. Everything does. That bathhouse was hardcore.
That's a really funny face, Jin.
Mission failed. Okay. Task 1 done.
I just hope the mistress is all right.
Oh, right. This
I must
guy.
go to her and bring her back at once.
Okay, I guess I'll figure out who he is next episode. Or this episode.
I'm more exhausted than I was before we took that trip to the bathhouse.
Shin,
Guys are a
I got
wimp.
treat for you.
That's
One of these is a regular cola. The other one is a special blend I made myself. No mind reading aloud.
What? What are you up to here, Lou? That one.
Wrong. Now you have to pay the bill.
This is why I don't play these kinds of games with you.
Little timers like this are so much fun. I haven't really eaten at many of them before.
Huh? Doesn't every country have places like this?
I guess I wouldn't know. When I was growing up, I pretty much only ate the food that was cooked by the family chef.
Sometimes I forget she's the daughter of a mafia boss.
Mhm.
Curious. You ever think about meeting up with your old friends?
No. I like how much more fun and comfortable life is here. And all that mafia stuff was never really my thing. I can't even imagine having to go back to it now.
Likewise.
I know exactly what you mean. You're used to peaceful living, and that's all you want.
3,
Alright.
2, 1.
It's wild they consider what everything they went through for all 10 episodes to be peaceful living.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in context where their previous life was killing people, or at least 2 of them was killing people, the fact they didn't have to murder anyone.
But to prevent from being murdered still sounds just as stressful.
Yes, but they don't have the weight of death on their hands.
I don't know. I don't think they seem to be vexed about the weight of death on their hands. I think it's just.
Maybe.
Seems, I don't know. It's just interesting.
Anybody else ready to order seconds? It's all done.
I wonder, is that Cantonese or Mandarin?
At first, I thought he was about to take him head first into his crotch. I was just like, that's not Sakamoto style, but that's an interesting way to grab a dude by his head.
Mm-hmm.
Grab him by the ponytail.
Need something else?
Melon soda.
I'll get that right out.
That sounds good. I want to try it.
I like how she's just unfazed.
Old for a drink like that. From the look of you, I was expecting a more refined palate. Who the hell is this guy?
Wait a sec. Do I know you? Wutong?
Who's Wutong? That's me. So glad to see you again, mistress.
Wutong. I thought for sure you were dead.
Okay, but who are you?
Older brother.
We're not related. He's just a member of the Triad.
Huh? Mistress.
Oh.
Ever since losing your father, the Liu family has been sorely lacking leadership.
So they're part of the Triad,
I don't know what that means.
Chinese Triad. It's essentially their version of the Yakuza and the Mafia.
Please, I implore you to return and take your father's.
I think I vaguely remember that from Rush Hour.
Remember, and Korra, there was the Triad too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where they got the term from.
Place. Stop wasting time sharing the company these folks.
I just call them Triad because they had 3 different benders and they didn't have airbenders, so they had water, fire, earth, so they were the Triad.
That's probably the literal reason why. I probably as a naming like homage, because they were like. And again, they were a low-level street. They were barely even organized crime. They were just punks who. They tried to do a protection racket, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they were meant to be a Triad reference.
Barbaric assassins.
Hey! Not a chance. I never want to go back to the Mafia. As far as I care, whoever wants Papa's job can have it.
What?
So cute! Master Wutong!
That was quite a violent nosebleed. He should be dead.
What's with this guy?
Let me introduce
He's horny.
Lu Wutong. I don't know why, but for some reason he's always following me around being as creepy as possible. He's a perverted, nosy consigliere.
Mistress! Console what now?
A high-ranking Mafia advisor.
Huh.
Mistress knew I was looking after her all along.
So they use the Italian term too.
These guys nuts!
Like I said, I don't want anything to do with the Mafia. I want to work at Sakamoto's as a regular shopkeeper.
So they really are mapping it straight into Mafia.
That means if I'm to retrieve the mistress, I have but one obstacle. Taro Sakamoto, the so-called legendary assassin.
Look, I don't know what your deal is, but if you're after a fight, I'm game.
No, you fool! Who in their right mind would fight an assassin unarmed?
Where are you going?
My proposition, a triad-style battle where the mistress is the prize.
No way, man. Let's just skip to the part where we kick your ass.
Get it over with quick.
Don't be afraid. Consider this an opportunity. Sakamoto, if you can win this battle, I'll provide you with information about the person who put that bounty on your head.
Ooh, about time. Now I'm excited.
Our intelligence network is unmatched.
Mr. Sakamoto?
That's smart though. Force him to fight on their terms.
Can't have loot.
Yeah, we can find our own information.
It's a deal. We'll take the bet.
What the hell are you doing, Lou? If we lose, you have to go back to China and join the Mafia.
I heard the terms. But I'm a member of the Sakamoto family now. It's for the boss man. I'm willing to put my skin on the line.
That's a good daughter.
Yeah.
Then come with me.
Especially you know your dad's gonna win anyway. It's not much of a risk.
Put her skin on the line. That sounds so wrong, yet so right.
Death penalty.
See, he's the one you should be squirting with a water bottle. Dude's thirstier than thirsty. He's dehydrated with all the blood he lost. I'm not thirsty. I haven't been thirsty for a while.
That's true.
Hey, you still haven't told us what a triad-style battle is.
Ready to go now.
I'm with you, Sakamoto.
Barbarians.
I'm ready to go back to my bed and go to sleep.
Where we're going. We prepared a special changing room for the two of you. Mistress, you'll find yours right away.
Disrespectful.
Ooh.
Ooh, Sakamoto in a suit.
Ooh. She looks like the.
Yeah. I don't know, something about a suit just puts me in the right mood.
After you.
So out of all of them, she actually looks the worst.
Surprisingly, yes.
I'm generally shocked. Like, I would have assumed they would give her a more fancy dress, give her better jewelry, maybe redo her hair, do something else to make her more pop out. But like,
Nope. I guess he probably wants her. I guess dude was like, I don't want you looking at my girl. I'm gonna give her a bag. She look good enough, but not dazzling.
weak ass pervert.
Yes.
Commit to the bit. If you like her, make her pretty.
Yes.
Let her be even more pretty. It just shows he's self-conscious.
He'd probably sabotage himself if he did that, though. He wouldn't be able to focus. If he lose so much blood, he would just not be able to think straight. He needs to be able to focus to win this bet.
Weak pervert.
He needs to be able to focus to win this bet.
Weak pervert.
Well, if I wanted to win, I would make sure I would do anything that doesn't distract me. I think he's smart in this case.
Weakness.
Weak, sure, but smart, yes.
The underworld rubs
Ooh.
elbows with each other here. A bastion of desire and ill-gotten wealth. An underground casino. A casino.
All makes sense.
Uh-huh. Physical strength doesn't matter here.
We'll start with
Chips.
30 million yen. You brutes can borrow these chips from us. Whoever can use this to win the most money in the allotted time wins the battle. Good luck. I'll see you. in
That's
2
not fair.
hours.
I would
Yeah.
lose.
No. What's not fair is that they run the games. They can cheat easily.
Gambling.
Not to worry, Lou. We've got Shin on our side. He's a mind reader.
Yeah, we do. You've got a point. He can listen to what the dealers and other players are thinking. With a power like that, we can't lose.
Except I don't know how to play any casino games or what any of the rules are.
Neither do I.
Luton may not be much of a fighter, but he makes up for it by being really smart. The Liu family prizes strength, but he climbed the ladder on greens alone. He's kind of an anomaly.
Oh, that guy with the brain went all in and won big.
What is that? 90 million? He's already tripled his money.
I'm winning the mistress back no matter what. I'll risk everything I have to do so.
Except his face. Oh, that's where it ends.
Yeah. That's a lot. It's an interesting mashup of Bathhouse to this. But
We
now I'm
went from
intrigued.
Bath to Casino.
Yes, Bath Casino. But yeah, so at least I guess Shin doesn't have to fight, so he probably feel a little bit better. But this is wild. I don't know how they're going to come out of this, because none of them are particularly bright. They have great combat prowess, but I don't think you have to be bright to win the casino either. Just be lucky.
You have to realize that with how Sakamoto works, like he can make the most absurd shit happen. So
Yeah, his power seems to be just break reality. It's like, I lose weight spontaneously and I gain it back spontaneously.
his power is random ricocheting to achieve his desired end goal. So he
Yeah.
might actually be able to win in billiards just by like
Oh, yeah.
manipulating the ball
But I don't think they have billiards in the casino, though.
or whatever that ball game was.
Oh, you mean roulette?
Yeah, the roulette.
What is it called? What is it called? I can't remember what it's called.
But yeah, that roulette game with the ball, like black or red. Like, if he can probably manipulate the orb, he can probably get it.
Oh, that's true.
As for other options, Shin can't really do blackjack because blackjack is more about counting cards versus actually like.
Well, he doesn't have to count cards. He's everybody's not at the table.
I know, but that means the dealer has cards too. The dealer doesn't know how many cards are in
That's
the deck.
true, but you don't have to beat the dealer. You have to beat the other people. Well, yes, you have to beat the dealer too, but the dealer would know what his cards are. Everyone else would know what their cards are. So if you already know you have the absolute highest number, you would know to stay versus
Okay.
like folding and putting in.
Fair enough.
Poker will also be a good game. Whether or not people are bluffing or not. So I think that's
Chicken.
I think those are the two best games that use Shen's ability. And they're easiest for Shen to learn. So.
I wouldn't have Blue was good at earning games too.
Probably
not, but I.
She's probably extremely lucky. But to just be good, I guess if she's good, she might be good drunk, realistically. So.
I mean, she's good at making dumplings. She has decent tempo.
Is she good at making dumplings, or she's decent?
I mean, they're selling.
Yeah.
She's good enough to sell them in a quick convenience store. I feel that's like when you're satisfactory enough, that's all that matters. It's not like they're at a gourmet restaurant where you're trying to like hit a certain level of like prestige.
That's true. But yeah, I don't know. If Lou ends up being the one who saves her own butt, great. I don't see it though. I think Shin's gonna be the MVP.
Probably. But it'd be fun if she did save her own butt because this is kind of her arc. Because like Shin got his own arc with the lab.
True.
Let's hope Lou gets just as much because I can't remember myself.
Okay.
So I'm excited to find out what happens next.
Well, obviously you remember a little bit because you saw the dude's silhouette. We didn't get to see his face until after he tried to shoot
upset.
him inside the diner.
I heard mistress. I said, "Oh, Lou."
Okay.
Because I remember the.
I thought they were gonna try to steal Sakamoto's wife. To be honest, I thought that's what that was. Not Lou. But yeah, so it was a different term for me. I was thinking Sakamoto's wife. Mrs. Sakamoto. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what the next episode is. And yeah, like I said, if Lou saves herself, great. I don't see her saving herself, but we'll see.
Come on, girl power.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, thank you very much for watching with us. If you like what we do, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to give us a little bit of support, you can go to our Patreon where you can see our videos, as well as connect to our Discord where you can hang out with us and possibly even interact with us live when we're making recordings. Thank you so much for everything you do, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, deuces.
Wale!
See you in the next hangout.